So North Carolina now playing the 11th team in the country here this next week for App State. And oh my goodness, Deshaun Davis has some room on the first play of the game. Is he going to do it? He might take it all the way. There's a flag though. Will it stand? A fantastic return on the first play of the game. And of course there's going to be clipping to make it come all the way back. We don't even get to be excited about the first play of the game here. This following week, a horrible clipping call is going to make it so much worse. And Brady McBride's going to get about 2 yards on the first carry. We'll have to see if we can shake off some of that rust there. Unfortunate. And is that going to be a fumble? Are you kidding me? How many of those are we going to have? That's got to be challenged. It's going to be challenged automatically. I was giving them a chance to see, but this better be overturned. They're not even going to actually physically review the play, so hopefully it was just... Yeah, okay. It was reversed. Good. I was going to say, because we don't need that again. We've had so many of those unfortunate events happen so far this season. We don't need another one. Oh my goodness. That was not supposed to be out of bounds, but he just overthrew him by about 40 yards. That's going to be a punt. So super unlucky. Instead of us being up 7-0 immediately, clipping from Jalen McLeod will end up being a punt instead. So we'll see how the game goes. We definitely need all the help we can get, though. Oh, and that was a bad pass. It was a screen, but Drake May just missed him. Definitely interested to see how we play against this Tar Heels team with Drake May at quarterback. I'm expecting him to tear us up, so hopefully we can kind of hold him back. And Ronald Clark, excellent play right there to get a 5-yard loss. We'll just see what our defense can do. Our defense against the pass this year has been pretty good. It's ranked top 25 against the pass. Our run defense has just been horrible, as you guys have been seeing in these games. And that is a good tackle. It's going to bring up a punt. We'll see what we can do on our second try of offense here. We really do need to get something going here. It's been a couple weeks in the season already, and we still don't have an offensive way. And that is a good play. Good hit, though, by the defense. But I wish we could have got that pitch off. But we still get 9 out of it, which is really good. For some reason, running with a quarterback has been our really only, positive part of this offense so far. Good run with Cameron to get the first down, though. Cameron Peoples had the most quiet game of his career last game. So hopefully he can break out of that slump. And there's not much there. Our fullback just wasn't quite fast enough to set the edge. We're running a lot more of these triple options. They've been the best play for us so far, but that was excellent defense. Everyone was covered there for a loss of 3. See what we can get on this next play here. Good throw to the sideline, and Deshaun's going to hold on for 16 and a first down. I don't know. I think Brady might only have 1 passing touchdown this year, which is just not ideal by any means. Terrible play call right there. They were all over it. We've been trying to get those running back screens to work. It's just they work sometimes, but lately it's just not been the move. Let's see what we can get on this next play here. And there's just not much there. Crowd is going absolutely crazy. See what can happen here. Just going to have to run with it and dump it off out of bounds because there's nobody open and the pressure was intense. Defensively, we've been holding up the last couple games here against some of these better opponents. But we really need to start getting something else here. And that could be intercepted, but Nick Ross drops it. Oh, Nick. See what we can get on second down. That's a good throw to a wide receiver. Oh, and a great block. No way that's going to be it, is it? They're going to fight his way down to the 5-yard line. A 75-yard wide receiver screen. Oh, the bubble screen just destroyed everybody there. We called a man coverage attempt there, and I'm not really sure what else we wanted to have here. At least man coverage would have 2 people in the vicinity rather than zone only have 1. And that is a great catch. Brendan Harrington was all over him. Gonna go goal line here. See what we got. And, oh, he's going to break the tackle, and he's in for the touchdown. All right, 1st and 10. See what we can do on this possession. See if we can do something else. And there's just no time. Our slants can't even get to the middle of the field yet. See if we can get on 2nd and 22. And that throw is just errant and out of bounds. 3rd and long. Gonna try to dump it over top of him, and he can't get it. He doesn't have enough arm strength, and that might be a pick six. It's gonna be close, and it's not quite. This is not starting out well. First and goal. Oh, wow. And Nick Ross just must have tripped on something, but that's another touchdown, and this one could get ugly. Gotta do something to change momentum here. Something has to happen. Gonna throw it off his back foot. He has some room to Cameron Peoples, and he gets 3. Feel like we're gonna pretty much run every single play for the rest of this game because passing's not it. We don't really have anybody open on it. And that's a good run with Brady McBride. He's got some space, and he's down for 20 yards. He's the only man that can get any yards with his feet. Coach is just continuously drawing up option plays, so we'll take them. We'll see what we can get out of it. Don't think it's going to work forever, but we'll take the ones that we can. And Brady's going to get another 3 yards. Just don't want him to get hurt. That would be really bad. Potentially see if we can have Nate Noel try to run with it here. Maybe they'll be distracted thinking it's somebody else. And Noel will fight forward for 5, so we'll take that. Seems like a long 2 here. Expect them to be shooting some gaps. And Noel's going to do a nice cutback and get 4. Not Noel, Cameron Peoples. Getting some yards here. Or just going to have to ground and pound it the whole way. Cameron Peoples has a lot of space this time, and is he fast enough to take it? He's finally pushed out after 35 yards inside the 10. Or not inside the 10, inside the 15, but still a huge run to set us up in a position here. Gonna have Nate Noel come in as a backup. Gonna see if we could just run the ball with McBride, and he's gonna get in for the touchdown. Brady McBride puts his head down and powers his way into the end zone to cut the deficit down to 7. Man, if we could just have one of these games where we're not like down double digits and barely trying to survive every single time. But, you know, it wouldn't be college football then. Hansky Pallion, great play. Drake May was looking a little bit shaky the first, couple drives there. He's starting to turn it on a little bit more, but hopefully we can get him back to looking shaky again. Good hit. Bringing up a 3rd and short. 3rd and 2. See what we can do. Oh, that's so unlucky. Milan Tucker ran into our own slot corner. Look at this. Or no, he ran into the running back on a curl route, and it made the wide receiver completely wide open. That could have been a pick. What are the odds that would happen? That was either a duck or a 5,000 IQ play from Drake May. That was crazy, actually. And that's a great throw. Gonna be another 1st down. Wondering if we just don't blitz enough. I'm not sure. I feel like right now it's just a matter of their individual talent is extremely good in comparison. And that is a great play, and the running back's just going to truck him for 15. Maybe we can try to play as Ryan Simmons and get in a little bit more pressure. And that's a good sack. They're kind of just letting him free. Just kind of want to make him think about it a little bit more with that sack. I mean, that's important. And that's a good throw, but he's just going to get leveled by Andrew Parker. Feel like the bad thing would be to play back in this situation. We're going to try to be a little bit aggressive in sending a blitz. And it is a great throw right over Milan Tucker. That I feel like he could have picked that if he would have tried to intercept it, but he did not attempt to intercept it. Oh, there's no way you tell me you can't attempt that. Just unbelievable. Our defense is just completely non-existent this whole season. And it's kind of surprising to me because I really didn't think we were going to be like that. Good pitch to Dalton Stroman and a good spin, and he gets 6. We're really just going to have to keep pounding the option game here. Not a fan of doing it on every play, but that has been our bread and butter so far this season as we get another 3 and it's 3rd and 1. Don't know how I quite feel about trying this. We'll try a fullback blast. Noel's going to get a nice run, and he's up for 6 yards. So we will get that 1st down. Oh, try to do some sort of back juke or something to do anything, but we get nothing on it. 2nd and 10 again. Another run with the quarterback. And Brady McBride's going to get another 7. Going to be just trying to pound the rock here on 3rd down. Gets a nice move. And Cameron Peoples got some space, and he's pushed out after 15. Cameron's having a much better day on the ground at 5 rushes for 57 yards now. Gonna try it again and only gets about 1 that time. Not a lot of space there running. Christian Horn's been one of our better receivers running the ball, so we'll see if we can get him involved again. And, Nate Noel missed a block. 3rd and 9. See what we can get. Gonna have to scramble out with it. Is he fast enough? I don't think he is. No, he's not. Coach says to go for it. Backup quarterback Ryan Berger is in. This is interesting. I'm not really sure how I feel about this. Gonna throw, and it's a perfect pass to Dalton Stroman. And he's gonna get a nice 17 yards. All right, Ryan Berger. Ryan Berger is the man that we redshirted last year to take over. But instead, Brady McBride was just a little bit better of an overall, so we left him in there. And Cameron Peoples gets a nice 10-yard run. Looks like Brady McBride will be back. He just will return soon. It's a high injury risk. I feel like we got to keep him in here. This is definitely risky to keep him in here, but I feel like if we get even further behind, I'll just put the backups in and it'll be okay. Good run from Cameron Peoples, and he'll power his way through for a touchdown, and we're back up 7 more points. So still 7 to go, but we're keeping up with them right now. 1st and 10, see how they answer. Oh, that's just the only one open there for another 5-yard gain. Right now, Drake's just been making the safe, good throws. And that's another good throw again. Nice curl route there, right in the soft spot in the zone. Drake May has definitely started coming on here in the last quarter. He's been definitely that 99 overall. And that's a good play defensively to hold him to only 2. 2nd and 8. Big game for us also with prospects too. We have a handful of prospects that aren't quite coming to the game, but they're very close to committing. Pretty much most of the rest of our prospects will be coming to the game next week. So we'll see what we can do, but a big win would be huge for solidifying some spots. They're just going to throw that one out. 2 running backs in the backfield for this play on 2nd down. Oh, that's a wide open. Wide open. J.J. Jones for 12 and a first. Really don't know what our defense has been doing so far this whole season. It's just not been ideal by any means. And that one is a perfect pass. Milan Tucker got destroyed again. Another 39-yard touchdown as Drake Mays lighting it up. Gonna let us return this one by a decent amount. Deshaun Davis has a lot of room again. Is he fast enough? He's not. Man, he's so close. Deshaun Davis just trying to win himself Returner of the Year a 2nd time in a row. He's just been going off today. And that is a good run from... Oh, my goodness. I think he glitched into that tackle. I'm pretty sure he missed him at first. Don't really want to run the clock out too much, but we do want to run it down a bit. Oh, that's terrible. We're going to call timeout. 3rd down. Looks like some soft zone coverage. Good throw to Stroman. He's going to hold on to it. Perfect. We'll call a timeout right there. Only 26 yards passing for Brady McBride right now. We're going to swap the field. I don't like the corner route being that close. So let's see what we can do. Oh, my goodness. That's going to get picked. Oh, he floated it so much for being a bullet pass. That's terrible. I tried to even look it up and see if we could challenge the catch, but it was only challenging the spot out of bounds. So for sure it was a good catch, I guess, and that's just unfortunate for us. And Ronald Clark, you need to intercept that. He's got bricks for hands, apparently, as we just dropped a... Oh, that would have been an amazing interception. Oh, and that's going to be wide open. McCollum again, as he's been an animal today for them. They're not done yet. They just might put up another score here. I mean, 28 points. That's got to be one of the most points we've allowed so far in a half period in this series. Going no huddle. See what they got. They still have a timeout left. So it's still not ideal for us. And they're just going to dump that off for a few. That actually is going to probably end the half. They're going to have one play, maybe. Yep, they have one play. And it's intercepted by Ethan Johnson. And he's not fast enough to get anything out of it, but we do get a pick. All right, so after getting the interception right before the half, they're right back out on the field. We'll see what we can do, and that's a good deflection from Ethan Johnson. We barely got that reaction time. Gonna run the ball to the right, and McCollum's not gonna get much there. We called a nice little zone blitz. We're able to keep him for a gain of 1. 3rd and 9 now. Gonna dump it off. He gets the first. What a play to stretch the ball past the first down. That's crazy. Oh, it's wide open to the tight end, and a big hit, but it's completely wide open. I feel like this is just not a guy we can blitz. Every time we've blitzed him, he's destroyed us for at least 12 yards on every single play, if not a touchdown. So I feel like it's not a blitz day. It's not a zone day. It could be zone. Oh, Milan. Come on, guys. We've had so many dropped interceptions. We've had at least 3. Come on, guys. We need to catch one. Ethan Johnson's apparently the only person who can catch right now. As I say that, he's going to get torched or something. And good play from Nick to keep him before the first. But they're still going to get 9. I wonder if I can try to get another sack with Ryan Simmons. That's been our only shot on defense so far. See if they give us some space. And just going to make him have to throw it away. So we were able to get in pretty quick. And it's going to be 4th and 1. Looks like some zone coverage on first down. See what we can get. Good throw, and Christian Horn's going to get 15. So after the nice pickup in the air, we'll go back to the ground and see if we can run it for some more yards. And Cameron will fight his way forward for 3. Not bad. Caden Robinson's also been a solid runner. He hasn't really had a lot of pass catching situations so far. Oh, 62. What are you doing, bud? What are you doing? Look at this block he missed. Just pushes him right into Caden Robinson. Big 3rd down approaching this time. See what we can get. And he's just not fast enough. That's unfortunate. We're going to have to punt it. All right, let's see what we can do again. Need another defensive stop. And oh, that could have been intercepted by Milan Tucker. Great defense. Drake May has definitely thrown some sketchy passes. And right now, he's been surviving them so far. That is a good play for us as a 2-yard loss. It's going to bring up 3rd and 9. I feel like probably one of the big issues on our team is this. We don't have a lot of route running on offense. Like our receivers can be quick, but their route running is so bad that I think that it doesn't enable any of them to get open, especially against good opponents. So that's going to bring up a punt, though. Good tackle. All right, another read option attempt this time. And McBride's going to run forward for 6 yards. Triple option time again. Let's see what we get. And Cameron Peoples, oh, the diving tackle was excellent. That could have been a touchdown. I feel like the diversity of our plays has not been that high. Our coach is kind of just being like, yeah, we're calling the same plays. And good throw to Christian Horn for 13 more. Kind of wondering if we found a little mismatch on the outside there with Christian. This one could be pretty nice. They're very stacked up to this side. Christian Horn's going to get a nice run. He just cuts up forward to get 7. Wide receiver runs, triple options, just stuff to confuse them and hope we get someone to mess up. That's kind of what our plan is here. Oh, I don't know if the right option was to just run up the middle, but looks like potentially man coverage here across the board. Oh, we had a wide open guy over the middle, but the blitz was too fast. We didn't have time. I feel like I wish our blitzes worked that well. I mean, every time we blitz somebody, they burn the house down every time. It's crazy. Oh my gosh, didn't even have a blitz that time. Good hit from Ronald Clark, but jeez, 30 yards. Well, we'll try a blitz again, see what happens. And he's going to drop it. Well, it's lucky for us, because that could have been a long run. The only real shot we have is to be one of the defensive ends. We'll try Mike Mayhew this time. Andrew Parker, good awareness. 1 yard gain. Try it again with Ryan Simmons this time. Oh, wide open again to Walker for another first down. Ethan Johnson's awareness was slower than molasses on that last play. Goodness. See what we get on first down. Try some zone coverage in here this time. And it's going to be a good tackle from Ryan Simmons as they just try to run with the quarterback. Not a big fan of using the D-line because I feel like it limits how much impact I can have unless I'm getting sacks. Where was the person covering him? That's what I want to know. I couldn't tell you what zip code that guy was supposed to be in. I don't know. That's supposed to be man coverage across the board, but definitely did not look like it. And that is just a good throw. Double coverage. Two guys literally right there. Doesn't matter. Do we try to just pass commit on every play? Oh, Milan. Milan, can you please catch one? Please, just one. That would have been such a big interception too. That would have been insane to hold them here. Oh, what is happening? Do I try man press? I feel like this is going to go terrible. Oh, yep, that did. Man press, and that's what happened? Okay. I would have expected there at least be a defender in the area. Well, boys, unless we see one of the biggest collapses ever. Oh, whoa. I don't even know what to say. He underthrew it by about 10 yards. It's going to have to be one of the biggest collapses in history if we're going to come back from this one. Sad to say, but wasn't really expecting that we were going to be able to win this game even if. Good catch, Dalton Stroman. I thought that was going to get picked for a minute. Pretty much just having to air it out at this point, down by multiple scores. Oh, you can't miss him when he's open. That one hurts. That one hurts a lot. We had a missed cue on coverage, and we miss on it. Oh, that's terrible. I don't know where that was going either. See, we got on third down. Oh, we're just going to have to throw it away as the pressure's insane. Omari Filia is out there as our slot receiver. Not a fan of this. Yep. That's about as well as I thought it was going to. Well, guys, just one of these ones that you just want to forget. I mean, they were ranked number 5 in the country last week for a reason. Oh, Milan, what are you doing? That is an interception just literally handed to you. You just don't even attempt to intercept it. I'm just spamming triangle, holding triangle, doing anything and everything I need to do to get that interception, and we just don't even try. And that's a good pass. Just a step late with Nick Ross. If they score here, we're probably just going to turn Excel clock on and just get out of this one. 400 yards passing for Drake May. Ridiculous. Our defense has done nothing at all. Some games there's only just so much you can do. You can try. We, had some plays, but in the end, they're just a superior team by a lot. I mean, a lot of these teams that we played, that we kept it close against Clemson and kept it close against Florida State, but like them two and also North Carolina, like their 10 overall is better in everything than us. Like their team definitely should dominate. From a stats standpoint, it should not be close. The fact that they're even as close as they have been in these games has been impressive, and that was just a complete missed tackle by our linebacker. So probably gonna end up sparing you guys, with this game and just kind of simming to the end of it and letting you guys see what the final score is. So see you on the end. So that'll be the last play of the game. We ended up scoring 1 touchdown. Ryan Berger came in and threw his first touchdown of the season, but was not anywhere close. Pathetic showing entirely by our team. Drake May just 413, 4 touchdowns. That's just ridiculous. Our defense they did not show up today. They did nothing to stop them at all, and North Carolina just showed they were a completely dominant team, just better in every facet of the game. So we just want to forget about this one and move on. So for stats wise, I mean, Ryan Berger almost had more yards in half the attempts. I feel like we might have to end up trying to start Ryan Berger. I hate to say it, but I feel like the offense is not clicking with Brady McBride. It's just he's the only one doing anything right now, and it's just not happening at all. So I think Ryan Berger might get a chance to start. Rushing wise, Cameron Peoples had a solid game, but we had to just get away from the run in the end because they were just pulling away too fast because we couldn't score anything and couldn't stop them on defense. Receiving wise, Dalton Stroman had a nice 79 yards, which was solid. And defensively, just nothing to say, nothing to show you. I mean, one interception was fine, couple TFLs, but Ryan Simmons has been the only bright spot right now. I mean, yeah, it just overall just a terrible day for defense. So after simming to the next week for recruiting, nobody signed with us, no one committed. We're in a couple recruiting battles, but this week, upcoming against Virginia Tech, we have a few people come into this game, mainly some defensive players with a couple offensive players. We have this wide receiver, Vince Daniel, coming, and we also have an offensive lineman down here that's going to be here as well, J.D. Flowers. So we'll see if we can have some nice passing yards, see if we can just get a win. A win in general would be huge for us, potentially being able to sign some of these players. So we'll see how it goes against Virginia Tech. Some of the big players, like I said, come in. Martin Thompson, that guy that we want to have as our future quarterback, one. Vince Daniel and Joel Dowdle. So we'll see if we can show out for these guys. One big thing about this game, Ryan Berger is going to get his chance to start this week over Brady McBride. Brady has just not had enough to be able to get us some wins, as we're only 2-3 to start the season, and the offense really isn't clicking. So as far as stat-wise goes, I mean, Ryan Berger is just a little bit better of a quarterback. He's got some more throw power. I think that was kind of our issue. Only having 78 throw power was really holding us back. So we'll see how Ryan Berger does in his first game starting. We're also switching back to our run-balanced playbook instead of the spread playbook. It hasn't really helped our offense trading to spread, so we'll see how it does here. Cameron Peoples really not having the season we were hoping him to have to start out, so we'll see what we can do this time. And that's a good play for Ryan Berger. Did he get the first? He could not stretch far enough, but gets 5. We're still going to be trying to mix in quite a bit of the triple option. As far as the speed standpoint, Ryan Berger and Brady McBride are very similar to the same speed. And Cameron Peoples gets a nice run, and he's going to fight his way forward for 20 yards. He was looking pretty slow there. He could have taken it even further, but a good run in general. Let's go, guys. I'm thinking we have a little bit more life in this offense. Let's see what we can do against them. Another 4-yard gain. Let's keep it moving, guys. See if we can hit him with a little play action. We haven't really been utilizing a lot of play action. And Ryan Berger just can't get rid of it. I was trying to throw it away, but man. So it is 3rd and long. Gonna throw it. Oh, good deflection from the safety to get there just in time. All right, let's see what we got defensively. We have some defensive players here that we need to get some stats for. See if we can start off with Ryan Simmons, get a little bit of pressure here. Looks like they might be a run-style team. And that's going to be a lot of broken tackles, but only 5, luckily. I feel like it's been quite a bit since I played Virginia. I kind of feel like I forgot that some of their jerseys were like this, which is pretty cool. See what they have now. A good run to the outside, but not enough for the first. Good tackle from Andrew Parker. We need to show out today. We have some prospects coming. We need to get some commits, some signs. We have a lot of good seniors leaving this team the end of this offseason. And it's going to be important that we can fill those spots. Ron Clark and Hansky Palient are there to stop them, and it's going to bring up a punt. Having 100 rushing yards on the ground is one of the goals we need for that offensive lineman, so we'll see if we can also kind of get that too, as Cameron's going to get a nice little stutter step, get 6. Trying to get the run game going, get some momentum for the squad. Oh, that was just a good play by number 18 to shut that down. 3rd and short. Gonna throw it, and Christian Horn's gonna make the catch. He's been pretty reliable this year for us. So that is the first completion of Ryan Berger's career as a starter. Oh, good throw to Christian Horn again, and he's gonna make another catch for 24 yards, and we're in the red zone now. See if we can hit him with a stretch run, and not much doing there. He's gonna lose 2. Good corner blitz. See if we can trick him here with a screen. And gonna get something, but no, still lose 2. I really thought we got back line scrimmage on that one. 3rd and 13. See what we can get. Not looking like much. Just gonna have to throw that one away. And the kick is up, and it is right down the middle, and Ryan Berger has got us some points on the board. Hansky Palient moving from D end to D tackle has been a really solid move for us this year. I feel like he's been doing really well. And that's a good run for them for 7 yards. Just wish we had a little better push up front against the run, because it's so good consistently for every team we play against. Oh, and that's a great play. Good job for him to cut back. We had it completely blown up to the right. I'm going to just mix up coverages, and there was nothing doing there. Next play for Virginia, seeing if they can get a drive going. Looks like maybe a little bit of motion. The running back's not going to get much. Good tackle from Andrew again. Question is just, can we get some momentum? Can we get some sort of morale boost for our team? Because we've just been playing some battles. And Amari Filia is going to get the deflection where he could have had a pick. See if we can get back to getting some yards on the ground. And that's a nice little run. I don't know why he went so wide on that, but that's a huge run for 24 yards on Cameron Peoples, man. 7 rushes for 55 yards. Let's see if we can do that again. Another run up the middle, and Peoples is going to knife his way forward for 5. Should be approaching that 100 yards rushing pretty quickly here. Going to have a decent run from Ryan Berger. He just runs forward for 9, and someone's down. Looks like a defensive player from Virginia. We'll see what the result is of that injury once it shows up, but I do not know yet. A run from Peoples and not much. Going to lose a yard. So the results did come back. It's a 2-quarter injury, so it looks like he'll be back for the 4th quarter. 2nd and long. See what we can do. It's a good throw to Miller Gibbs, and that's a nice pickup. I feel like his throw power is the difference. I mean, he's putting some more heat on the ball, and that's what's really helping. And that, oh, man. The kick is up, and it is good, but we missed out on a golden opportunity to get up 7. The problem with 2 drives for 6 points is that 1 touchdown from them takes all that away. But, I mean, hey, we've been getting points, so I can't be too upset because we haven't been getting points previously. So, points is better than no points, but if we have a defense like that, we're going to be giving up a whole lot of them. Jordan Earl with it this time. Wow, that was a great play call. That was a great play call and a huge run. Everybody was fooled. I mean, literally everybody was fooled on that one. Every time I try to call a zone blitz, it comes back to bite us terribly. It's going to be a run. Ronald Clark and Ethan Johnson are there to put a stop to it. Playing against running teams is our weakness, for sure. I mean, except for last game when Drake May was our weakness, but in general. And that's a good stop. Good stop. 3rd and manageable. Can we keep them out of field goal range? Maybe we try to play with Mike Mayhew here. That's a good throw. That's a great throw. Even better route. Torched him. 1st and 10. Looks like there's nobody on. Oh, that's nice. All right, no gain. There was nobody on the tight end covering, so I was glad it was a run. 2nd and 10 then. See what they have this time. Gonna try to run with it in. Okay. I don't know how that animation made him go forward with the dive tackle, but all right. Gonna overstorm brave it this time. Just send them all in. See what happens. Going to actually run commit. Oh, great play to run commit. Is they're gonna lose 3. Gonna try to put up some points on the field goal, and he missed it. He missed the field goal. That is actually quite unbelievable that he missed that field goal. I'm shocked that he missed that. That's crazy. Oh, if we just have another half second, everyone's open. It's been the problem with our team this whole season, is we only need 1 more second. That's basically it. Markel Samuel, good catch. 3rd and short. Gonna throw it. Oh, and Caden. We need that. Man, when we put the ball on the money like that to have a receiver drop it, it's very unfortunate. Like, just to say the least, it's very unfortunate. Oh, nope. That's a perfect run. Well, there goes the lead, so that's good. I think he went untouched. I'm pretty sure nobody touched him. Nick Ross. I don't know what he's doing. He literally ran right past him. All right, well, it was fun to have a lead for a few minutes. Let's see if we can go get it again. Good run. Oh, he couldn't get it off. Oh. So we got on second down. Throw it to Miller Gibbs and picks up enough for a first down. There's a good one. We hit him with a play action. I'd love to have more play action in our playbook, but just hasn't been great for us. That's a good pass, though. Miller Gibbs is going to pick up a nice gain. There we go. It's a little bit better of a drive, a little quicker one than like 20 play drives as before. Cameron's going to get a nice gain for 12-ish, getting ourselves in field goal range. Not bad, not bad. Cameron can't get by the sure tackle of the corner, but gets a few. Hit him with another play action. Can we do two? Good throw. Miller Gibbs. You have to catch those. Drops have been a huge problem for us in this game. Good catch, Christian Horn, and that's going to be a first down. Right now, it's just when in doubt, give the ball to Christian Horn because he's been the one making it happen today. Gonna have a nice run with Cameron Peoples, too. Only 3. It looked like more, but Cameron was getting up a little slow last time, so I'm kind of surprised to see him still in here. And he'll fall forward for a few yards. That's a good run. Question is, are they gonna be blitzing, and do we have enough time to get the pass off? Is the question. It's a wide open pass to Deshaun Davis, and he's at the 1. Looks like they're really crowding that middle. See what we can get on it. Just going to run up the middle, and he's going to get it. Cameron Peoples is in to take the lead back. Going to see about going for it here to make it 7 points. Oh, we had him. Oh, we had him. We had to wait long enough for the corner to get off of the first receiver and go down to the running back, but it was too long. So here we go, up by 5 then. See if we can get maybe some sort of defensive play before the end of the half. Would be pretty solid. Is that going to be a sack? It looks like that is. Is that Jordan Earl in there? Play clock and game clock are about even now. See if they're just going to try to run it out or if they're going to try to get some points. It looks like they're trying to run it out. As long as it's not a touchdown, it'll be okay. It's going to be another sack. Is that Jordan Earl again? Wow, Jordan Earl making a difference. See what they do now. First time on offense again for Virginia. Another sack. Jordan Earl, 3 straight sacks in 3 consecutive plays. This man is on another level right now, and he just absolutely murdered the quarterback. That's a huge hit. I don't know about you, but I would not want to be getting in Jordan Earl's way. He's been just going off today. And that is another good play for us, as they're not going to get much there. Just back to the original line of scrimmage. I think Jordan Earl wants to play for one of those stars on his name. Good throw, but he drops it. I probably would have had enough for the first, too, with speed, but it's going to be another punt. What I'm really surprised about is that we're not at 100 yards rushing yet. Caden just going to try to run forward for a few. Gets 3. This one could be a pretty nice play. We have the only 2 guys on this other side going for any of this. No, that's unfortunate. It hit a player. The pitch hit the defender. That is very unlucky. We're hoping that does not change momentum right now, because it's kind of what you get when you run a lot of triple options. Something like that is bound to happen at some point. And good. No, don't tell me. Okay, thank God. Going to be trying to bring in a blitz again. See what we can do. Try to play Jordan Earl this time. Looks like a run. And that is a good stop. Ronald Clark got in there and got the tackle. Got to get this crowd involved. Got to get them thinking about it. And that's a good pitch and catch for 6. I would expect this to probably be a quick pass or a run. And that is just a dump off, and Brendan Harrington's going to make the tackle, and it probably is going to be a field goal. So the fact that they missed one of these already is a big thing. Can we get him to do it again? Kick is up, and oh, he barely made that one. Wow. Kick is off to Deshaun. We have some nice blocking. We have a lot of nice blocking, and Deshaun's going to stay on his feet, and he gets knocked out of midfield. So the unlucky fumble on the triple option from Ryan Berger's pitch leads to 3 points, and it's going to make us try again, and he gets back up. Cameron Peoples gets back up and gets the first down. Wow, I've not had that happen yet. I don't know how he was not considered down, but, I mean, we'll take it. Gonna have some blockers in front of him and gets another 4. Really just trying to run the ball for a bit here. Want to get to our 100 yards. That's not going to help it. 3rd and 6. Gonna throw to Christian Horn. He's wide open for a nice catch and a first down. Let's see if we can get on the next first down attempt here. Gonna throw it over to Dalton Stroman. He has a nice cut lane and he's down to the 2. See what we can get by running right up the middle. He's to the 1. We're gonna no huddle that, I think. Gonna no huddle it. We're on the inch-yard line. Everyone's moving around in a big pile, but it's wide open for the touchdown. The extra point is up and it's good, and we have a 9-point lead now. See what we can do on this next drive on defense. Good stop for us on the ground. Don't know if the move has been basically just play defensive line if we expect them to run. Seems like we get better block shedding that way. That's a good play. Mike Mayhew in there with a big stop. We need them to pass more. We haven't had them try to pass it a bit. See what they can do. Oh, that's not exactly what we were looking for, but okay. Yep, definitely not exactly what we were looking for, but see what we can get. And good deflection. Knocked down by Andrew Parker. They're going to run with the quarterback, and is that going to be a sack? Looks like it might have been Andrew Parker in there. And it kind of borderline gave us that sack, so that's, I mean, we'll take it, stuff like that. We're not going to, you know, let them for free get the first down if we can help it. And that is going to be an interception from Nick Ross. It was red from the beginning. Is he fast enough to get there? He is. It's a pick 6. Nick Ross is going to make the play, and they actually caught the interception. That's insane. Huge play from the senior. See if we can go for 2 again. Going to throw to a wide open Tim Cox, and we have it. So after the great individual effort from Nick Ross, it's time for us to show up on defense again. And that's a good play. I mean, Nick Ross got the tackle broken, but we still held him to 3, so we'll take that. Defense is going to be slowly getting tired here as they've been on the field for quite some time at this point. Looks like Virginia's still just trying to run with it, which is big. Good tackle, Nick Ross. The last 2 drives, he's been showing up. Not a big fan of this 5-wide set. See what they have on store here. We're going to throw this, and Van Horn's going to get the pick. DJ Van Horn, our 4th corner, making a play. It was a really late read by the quarterback. He was able to get both feet in bounds to get that pick. Huge. So it looks like we have 97 yards rushing on the ground. So right there, that'll do it. That gets us our 100 yards on the ground, which is our goal for the 1 offensive lineman. We can get on 2nd and 3. Good throw to Christian Horn. He's going to fight for some yards, and he gets a first down. Approaching the red zone slowly. Good throw to Caden. He's going to fight his way for 10 more. See if we can hit him with a play-action fake here to start the 4th quarter. Oh, that could be bad. Oh, he should have let it a little bit more to the pylon, and that might have been better. 3rd and inches. We really just got to get the first down here. We'll try read option. Haven't done it in a bit. And looks like that's a good amount of space running for Ryan Berger as he's going to get about 10 yards in a first. We have Nate Noel in here as the 2nd string running back. See if we can give him a handoff. Nate Noel is going to have a little bit of room, but not much. It's going to be 2nd and goal still. This one looks like this play might be okay. 2nd and goal here. not going to be doing much. Ryan's going to have to run with it, and he should have just thrown that away, as that's going to be a sack. Hoping we were fast enough to get something else going there, but we are not. And it is going to be a throw to Christian Horn. He's going to fight to the goal line. I think we got to go for it here. We just got to put him away. This touchdown here would absolutely put him away. They have really nobody there, and it's a touchdown for Cameron Peoples, and that should do it. So it feels pretty nice to have a good little lead after some of those last couple games that have just been real demoralizing. There's a flag, though. Is that a false start? So after the false start, it's 1st and 15 then. See what they have this time for us. And that is just swatted down. Good coverage from Andrew Parker. Our man coverage has been pretty superior today. See if we can keep that going. They're just going to run with it, and that's going to be another sack. Ryan Simmons, 3rd and 17. Just going to throw it out of bounds, and that's going to bring up 4th down and long. Going to just run the ball up the middle to Cameron Peoples for 3. Still need more passing yards with Ryan Berger. I don't really want to force it too much. We probably could have risked throwing that, but thought better of it. I have a lot of press coverage here on some of these routes. Oh, that one is a good catch to Caden Robinson, and he's going to make a man miss, and that's a huge completion. Probably not the greatest pass in the world, but luckily he put it excellent position for that guy to make the catch. Going to throw it off to Peoples, and he's going to power his way for 7. Let's see about trying this wide receiver screen again. Going to throw it to Christian Horn. It's 3rd and inches. Try a good old fullback dive. See what we can get. He's going to power his way for the 1st down, and it's 1st and goal. 1st and goal. See what we can do. Throws it short, and Stroman doesn't get in. I kind of surprised I didn't give him the call on that. I mean, either way, it lets us milk a little bit more time off the clock, so I guess we'll take it. But 2nd and inches, and Cameron Peoples is going to have another one. All right, defensive possession time here. I think we have our 2 interceptions, so we should have some goals successfully here. Huge TFL for Andrew Parker. Looks like they're not quite running the clock out yet. They don't have Excel clock on, but we'll see what they do. Oh, it's not a run. It is a pass. We definitely run commit because we thought it was a run, but going to pick up a few. This time we'll expect a pass. It's a play action fake, and that is a perfect pass. He was just able to undercut Ronald Clark from getting that pick there. Under 2 minutes left. We'll pretty much let you see how this offensive possession goes. If they don't score, we'll probably just be running the clock out, and we'll see you guys at the end of it. Huge hit. Goodness. Andrew Parker. Look at this hit. Bam. They're just going to throw that one away. Nothing happening there. So after they just hike and threw the pass away on that one, we'll see what they do on the next one. Going to have a play over the middle, and it's dropped. It's going to bring up the punt, so we'll just end up seeing you guys at the end of the game. And so that is going to end it. 41-10, final score. App State gets the win. Back in the win column again after that tough loss against North Carolina. But a huge game on the ground for Cameron Peoples. Ryan Berger's first game as a starting quarterback went fantastic. I feel like the offense flowed significantly better with him at the helm instead of Brady McBride. So I feel like for the rest of this season, I think Ryan Berger has won the starting job. You guys are going to have to let me know what you think, but I feel like the offense flowed much better with Ryan. But Ryan Berger, 20 for 27, 254 yards. Unfortunately, wasn't rewarded with a touchdown, but 74% completion percentage? I mean, that's a solid day. That's probably one of the best QB games that we've had in a long time, especially this season anyway. Running-wise, Cameron Peoples, 26 rushes, 148 yards, and 4 touchdowns. Huge day on the ground for him. Receiving-wise, Christian Horn, 80 yards on 7 catches. Great day for him. Miller Gibbs had 60+. Same with Caden Robinson. Couple drops, one for sure from Caden Robinson would have been big to have. Defensively, Andrew Parker again leading the team in tackles. Couple more TFLs. Jordan Earl, 3 sacks. This man has been emerging lately. Ryan Simmons also having a nice little sack there for him as well. Just solid overall defensively for us. Couple deflections too, made it nice. But overall, a good day. So look at that, guys. We're going to the next week. Vince Daniel and Brian Caps and Joel Dowdle, all three of those guys have committed to our team. That's awesome. Huge amount of points for some of these other players. Let's see how it does in the recruiting. So looking at recruiting, we're actually doing decent still. We're in a good battle with Matt Smith. He's the one that we really want to have as our QB1 next year. We already had our visit, so did Miami, so it just depends on what Middle Tennessee is going to do. But hopefully after the visit of Miami, we're going to start making them lose points again to be able to knock them off pretty soon. So hopefully that's pretty good for us. Jesse Billings, kind of that same thing, be a huge corner for us. This guy looks amazing. Great speed, man coverage. He sounds like a fantastic corner. And we're doing so far so good. Just kind of depends on if we can get him locked up here pretty soon. Martin Thompson, we just had a good visit with him, but the odds of us getting him are probably not that high. Hopefully we can survive long enough to get to the off season, because this guy would be amazing. This guy would be fantastic. 94 man coverage out the gate, 87 play rec is absolutely ridiculous. Brian Gray here, that we're doing pretty good on him as well. Almost able to knock Kentucky out of it. And we're just hoping we're going to be gaining enough points each week to be able to get him, because he looks like another good athletic player for us. I mean, he could be a quarterback, he could be a running back, a wide receiver, just anything. You know, we just really want him on this team. Dale Malloy might be in a little bit more of a tough spot now that we're losing after our visit and everyone else still has their visit left. So we'll just have to see where he ends. Same Chris Harris here, probably still not looking great. Also, Andrew King's not looking super great. Shelton Dennis, though, on the other hand, we should have him locked up, I would say, next week. A 98 Excel, it's fantastic. 86 speed, a little on the slower side with that, but like 92 spin move. I mean, this guy could be, he's got 80 route running. He could be a solid receiver, but he could also play some corner in there too. Maybe even a safety with that 98 Excel could be fantastic. Good hit power, tackling. Pursuit is great. I mean, yeah, he could be a two-way player even for us. That could be fantastic. And I mean, look at this guy. He's 6'7". Like that is an athlete. A 6'7", 98 Excel. Like, that's ridiculous. Craig Henry's one of the other ones that we're trying to get here. He would also be a solid corner. We're adding a little bit more points to him this week to see if we can kind of stay ahead of Clemson. But we definitely want to look at the guys that we have signed. So we signed Joel Dowdle, which is a 4-star 6'3" player. Stats-wise, he's got 91 speed. He could be a fantastic corner over there with 77 man, 78 zone, 77 play rec, which looks crazy. Catching is pretty solid too for a corner. Route running is just not it, so we're not really a receiver. And break tackle stats aren't the greatest either. But he also could do a little bit of quarterback stuff. Actually, he's a little on the lower side, so I think we're definitely going to want him as a corner. A 6'3" corner is fantastic. Vince Daniel, wide receiver we signed, 90 speed. He's got okay catching, better route running than anyone we currently have on our roster, and some okay catching. So, I mean, carrying. So, should be okay. He's a 4-star receiver. He's going to be one of the best receivers we have for sure. And then Brian Caps, the 3-star 5'11" safety. He's got 85 speed, 84 Excel. He's got solid zone coverage for a freshman. So we'll see how he does for us, but he's going to be good to, fill the gap in for Nick Ross whenever he leaves. So we're going to be playing Pitt in the next video to start out. So until then, why don't you guys check out one of these ones. See ya.